Hello, this is Dave Dog, Grey Dog FM. Following on from last year's successful Saving Forest save, we are going with the Hatters Luton Town this year for my FM24 beta. We're going to use the same squad that started the season for Luton, no transfers until January, and see if we can stay in the Premier League. So let's have a look at the squad with the introduction. Here we are, there's some breaking news. Luton Town have today confirmed the appointment of Dave Dog as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced something-year-old, and he's sure to have faced plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Kenilworth Road. He replaces previous manager Rob Edwards. So we move on to the introduction from the managing director Gary Sweet. I'd like to extend the warmest congratulations on behalf of everyone at the club and welcome you to Luton. We'll discuss the club's vision and objectives shortly, but first and foremost, please take some time to read the club's welcome pack. As I'm sure is also the case with you, we can't wait to get started. No, we can't, Gary. And if we look at the reputation with 3-star, media prediction, of course, bottom of the league, 20th. Director of football, we don't have one. The assistant manager here is Richie Kyle. But we had something from Paul Trollope before with the tactics. And I've looked in the staff and we appear to have 2 assistant managers. I don't know whether that's right. It may be a bug in the game. I don't know. But 2 assistant managers we'll see as we get going. And the fiercest rivals, Watford and Kenilworth Road, 11,300 capacity. There is new ground in the planning. And no transfer budget because we've got all the players in. Nothing happening until January on the transfer front. So we'll look at the board vision. Play possession football. Play attacking football. Make the most of set pieces. Sign players under the age of 32. 32? For the future, 22. Same players under the age of 22 for the future. Develop players from the club's youth system. Work within the wage budget. And under informational objectives, the club plan is to build a new stadium. As we've said, we're not going to be here that long, but the others will probably have to work with those and battle bravely against relegation. So a quick look at the squad then. We've got 25 players, as is the norm in the Premier League. Unfortunately, 3 of these, Jordan Clark, Dan Potts and Gabriel Osho, all fairly long-term injuries, out for 3 months plus. So 22 players. We've got 1 player on the list, 31-year-old Luke Berry. Club no longer requires his services. So we've got a pretty tight squad to play with. And looking at tactics, in real life, Luton like to play 3 centre-backs. If we look at the centre-backs we've got 4 players as wide centre-backs, so we like to play out from the back. I'm going to keep that going, but I'm going to try and keep it as much as I know how Luton like to play. If we look at the ability of the squad, we've got recently signed in close season Ross Barkley with 4-star. Sambi Lokonga on loan from Arsenal, 23-year-old Belgian. They are the best players. Then we've got Andros Townsend just behind him, he's just recently signed, and Thomas Kaminski, the goalkeeper. But we'll sort these out. We're starting the season at the end of July, so just a couple of friendlies. The one that has been set up to play an inter-club friendly on the 1st, and then the 5th we've got Valencia at home before the season starts with Bournemouth away. So time to choose a tactic. And these are what Paul Trollope, our assistant, believes are the best tactics for our squad. Control possession. I don't think so. I don't think Luton Town are ever going to control possession in the Premier League. Gegenpress, possibility. The best formations that have 4 at the back. And the other one, Route 1. And I will never be playing any Route 1 football. Not in my nature. So we're going to go with a gegenpress then. And we're going to choose a formation. As I say, the 4 at the back are the better formations. And its suggestion a 4-2-4, but we're going to use, as we said when we were looking at the squad, 3 centre backs. So it's going to be one of these, and we don't want to play 3 up front. Probably this one, a defensive midfielder, 3 centre backs, 2 wing backs, a box to box midfielder, and two midfielders basically supporting 2 forwards. So we're going to go with that one to start with. We may tinker with this during the season, and I will try things out in the remaining friendlies. Confirm that and let's have a look, just have a quick look. If we do a quick pick, and the following is my team selection based on today's assessment of the players. I recommend asking again just before I play Luton Town second team, so that I've had a chance to reassess the players on match day. I think it'll be me that'll be reassessing the players, Paul. But this is what it's coming up with. Doughty and Giles as wing backs. Giles is an attacking midfielder left, so he's going to be certainly going forward. Anyway, we'll look at these in the remaining friendlies. We've got the inter-squad friendly and then the game against Valencia before we take on Bournemouth. So I'm going to play those two friendlies and we'll come back and in the next episode show you Bournemouth away. We'll get the season underway. Hopefully I'm going to try do a video every day, 2 days, but we'll see how that goes. I've got quite a busy work schedule. If you want to keep on seeing what's happening with Luton Town and our quest for survival in the Premier League, please subscribe, like the video, and always open for comments. Thanks very much for watching. This is Dave Dog. Bye for now.